Yeah, you know how we fix a bad hair day? With a Wakanda Forever hat. Yes, we're doing a Marvel video today, guys. Woo! Welcome to episode 2 of Back at My Mom's, where if you don't know, I made a bunch of videos a while back when I lived at my mom's for the first time. I'm back again, and I decided to revamp the original 20-something videos that I made back when I lived there. So for episode 2, it is why should Ronda Rousey as Captain Marvel? I named it something like that. So I picked Ronda Rousey, an actor, as a fictional MCU character. So I'm going to rank actors as their characters. So we have 64 people to choose from. That's why I'm down here, because it goes along the bottom and it goes along the top. I said along the bottom. It's huge, so that's why I'm in the middle and not up here. So without further ado, let's go. All right, we got Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight versus Catherine Newton as Cassie Lang, which Cassie Lang's character has been portrayed by 3 women already. So no, but Moon Knight, dude fucking killed it. So Moon Knight goes on. Sorry, Cassie, your 5 seconds in my video were fun. I don't know. I'm gonna be amazed with myself if I remember all their names. So we got Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie and Michael Rooker, I think that's it, as Yondu. Now who did a better job? I gotta give it to Yondu. It's Michael Rooker, right? We got Florence Pugh as Yelena something, and Kat Dennings as Darcy. It's Florence. I'm sorry. I'm not though. She's awesome. Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper Potts. I wanted to say like the rescue lady, or Scarlett Jo. I don't like Gwyneth Paltrow as a person really. So just by default, I'm gonna give it. I much enjoyed Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow than watching Paltrow play Pepper. We got Iron Man versus Captain Marvel. Okay, even if I thought Captain Marvel was fucking amazing, like Brie Larson just knocked it out of the park, which, no, I gotta give it to RDJ. Like people say, he is Iron Man. Like, Stan Lee said he was born to play Tony Stark. Makes noise. It's Iron Man. All right, we got, oh boy, I feel like an asshole for not knowing her name. Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, versus, I don't know, Tati, you both have names I don't know how to pronounce properly, so I'm not even gonna try to butcher it. Well, I wouldn't try to butcher it, I would try, and then, as a result. So we got Miss Marvel versus She-Hulk. It's Miss Marvel, I'm sorry. Look, Captain Marvel, if you couldn't win, Miss Marvel is gonna do this for you. All right, don't get me wrong, those shows are great, but if I actually had to rank the shows, Miss Marvel would be higher than She-Hulk. Not gonna tell you about how much, but I enjoyed Miss Marvel more than She-Hulk. Except for a couple episodes. Oh, he'll come later. So I just got all the Marvels right here, which by the way, that trailer looked amazing. I am so excited. So, once again, don't know your name versus, and he's not in the MCU yet, but he's in the MCU. So we got Monica Rambeau versus Logan. Hugh Jackman is Wolverine. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. It's Hugh Jackman. Happy Hogan versus Chadwick Boseman. Oh, look. I'm sorry. It's obviously Chadwick. What's the dude's name? Jon Favreau. You did probably more for the MCU than anyone has. Like second to Kevin Feige and Stan Lee, but like, I'm sorry. It's Black Panther. Can I do it now? Ooh, we got, Wyatt Russell? We got Wyatt Russell as U.S. Agent John Walker versus Chris Pratt as Star-Lord. I just watched that movie. It is fantastic. I'm going to try to watch that in 3D or IMAX or something because the movie looked gorgeous. So this is the actors as their characters. And there's a lot more Look, call me crazy. There's a lot more to John Walker than there is to Star-Lord, in my opinion. From what I've seen on screen, boy, U.S. Agent, dog. I cannot believe that I just gave... Wow. Look, Chris Pratt is great. But the character of John Walker, like in those episodes of the Falcon Soldier Winter... The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Why did I think there were more words to that? He stole it. So I'm sorry, Chris Pratt. You gave us the Mario movie, so I'll give you that. Moving on with U.S. Agent. Tom Holland as Spider-Man versus doesn't even fucking matter. Dave Bautista, you are an amazing actor, but I prefer Tom Holland. If you guys... I hated the movie. But A Knock at the Cabin, terrible movie. Dave Bautista, fucking brilliant, amazing in that movie. So go check that out if you want to see just perfect acting from him. My mouth made like a popping noise. There he is. I told you he'd come eventually. Daredevil. We got Matt Murdock. We got Charlie Cox. That's a lot of... You got Charlie Cox, Matt Murdock, and Daredevil. Wow. You got him versus Jared Leto. Look, you tried, but it's my boy Daredevil. It 100% is. Okay, so now we got Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, or Scott Lang, versus America Chavez. Her name has got like an X in it. But it's Paul Rudd. It's Paul Rudd all day. Like, it's just Paul Rudd. I included this one kind of as a joke, but assuming we're getting the X-Men, you know, it's pretty much all but confirmed. I'm not gonna say Evan Peters as Ralph Boner, no matter how much that makes me laugh. We'll just say Evan Peters as Quicksilver. I don't even know if I included Aaron Taylor Johnson on here, but it doesn't matter because I'm giving it to Karen Gillan as, like, you would not tell me that this woman right here, is her. Like, it just... No, shit, now I gotta edit that later. Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna level with you guys. Growing up, I had a principal named Mr. Gillum, so to me, it's always just been Karen Gillan, not Gillan. So I say that for the rest of the entire video. I say Karen Gillan. I'm so sorry, but in my defense... Ooh, you got, was it Randall Park as Jimmy Woo versus Michelle Pfeiffer, right? As Janet Van Dyne, I think? Van Dyne? Whatever, it doesn't matter, because I'm giving it to Jimmy. Jimmy Woo! 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 He's great. If I could do the magic trick, I would in a heartbeat. No! Oh no! Zoe Saldana as Gamora versus Mahershala... I almost said that. Mahershala Ali. How can I say his name but not the others? Mahershala Ali is Blade. So this is kind of unfair. For obvious reasons. We have not seen him as Blade, so I have to give it to... She is incredible in Infinity War? She dies in that movie, right? Spoilers. I almost, on this list, included Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. Like, that's how far back I was going. But he's not technically in the MCU. At least not Nicolas Cage. Ghost Rider, maybe. I don't know what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. did, but doesn't matter. Because we got... I cracked my neck. Tom Hardy. He's in the MCU. Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock / Venom versus Winston Duke as M'Baku. M'Baku. Dude... He is brilliant. Tom Hardy, he fucking takes this. I'm writing Venom because he just played crazy so well. I loved it. On to the next 32 characters. We have, wow, Elizabeth Olsen at, I'm sorry, but it doesn't even matter who she's against. Which I guess if that sentence holds true, then she wins this whole thing, so we'll see. But look, Marissa Tomei, you did great as Aunt May, but so have like 2 other women before you, so it's gotta be, not for that reason, it's just Elizabeth Olsen all day. Scarlet Witch, ladies and gentlemen. My mother's favorite out of all 64 of these, Scarlet Witch moves on. Deny something versus, I'm sorry, but it's Deny. It's Okoye. It's Okoye for sure. Look, you were great in How I Met Your Mother, but like, You're just kind of a throwaway. It's just say fancy words and shoot some people, you know? That's your role, okay? But speaking of roles, no, that wasn't a solid transition. What's his name? Benedict Wong. I wanted to say Sebastian. Benedict Wong as Wu? So we got a Jimmy Woo? And no, his name is Wong. Benedict Wong is Wong. That's right. It's not wrong. It's Wong. Versus Don Cheadle as War Machine. Fuck. This is almost as hard as U.S. Agent versus the other who would it? Chris Pratt. Damn. I gotta give it to Don Cheadle. He does really good shit. Wong's like, he fucking dominated She-Hulk, right? He's the Sorcerer Supreme. He's great. But Don Cheadle, I mean, the dude, he picked up the reins of a former actor in his character's shoes. He shows more emotion than Benedict Wong does as Wong, but that's just because that's Wong's character, but he's limited. I'm gonna give it to War Machine. Evangeline Lilly, I think that's her name, versus Simu Liu. Yeah, Shang-Chi, it's no competition. I do not actually like her as a person. Like, her and Gwyneth Paltrow on this list, I don't like you guys. So, it goes to Shang-Chi. It goes to Shang-Chi. Oh, Ryan Reynolds versus Haley Atwell. It's Ryan. Ryan all day. You guys excited? Like, Deadpool 3? It's about to be fucking I don't know what that was, but it's about to be perfect. So we got Sebastian Stan versus Letitia Wright. Nah, Letitia, you ain't right. It's Sebastian Stan. It's the Winter Soldier. He's probably one of the most versatile actors, at least portrayed on screen, on this whole list. It's Sebastian Stan all day. Oh shit. Got Paul Bettany versus, I don't know your name. It's like some Vander something. We got Agent 13 and Vision. It's Vision. Paul Bettany as an android dude, kinda like a god robot. He killed WandaVision. Like, almost more than Elizabeth Olsen did. He killed it. I got Hawk. I said it. I got Mark Ruffalo versus Zendaya. I'm sorry, but it's Mark. She shows an amazing performance in No Way Home, but Mark Ruffalo, dude, just, you like when he's on screen, right? Oh, okay. You got Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury versus Clark Gregg. That's his name. Phil Cole. Dude, SLJ, bro. Never said that before in my life, but Samuel motherfucking Jackson. I'm too hyped for this video. I got new shoes on. Look at my calf. It did nothing. Wow. Benedict Cumberbatch versus Idris Elba is, well, I'm sorry, Heimdall, whatever your name is. You don't do a lot. So by default, it goes to my boy, D. Strange.
I thought you liked Doctor Strange.
No, I don't. Oh, shit. Well, fuck, this is hard. David Harbour as... Who is he? White Russian dude? I don't know. Versus Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson / Falcon / Captain America. Jesus Christ, dude, pick a name. It's almost not fair, but I'm giving it to David Harbour. I loved him in that one fucking movie, and he's about to be great in the new Thunderbolts. Yeah. Falcon just kind of never changes. He's just like cool, but like intense. It's like he's trying to be Don Cheadle as War Machine. So I'm gonna give it to David Harbour. And plus, dude was in my favorite movie of 2022, so you kind of got a leg up on the competition there. Good job, Santa. Jeremy Renner as Clint Barton / Hawkeye versus Michael Douglas as Hank Pym / I don't know, Ant-Man Senior. Jeremy Renner all fucking you know, he's got that Renovations thing on Disney Plus. I gotta watch that soon, real fucking soon. You know what? That'd be like a perfect show to have on while I'm working on a puzzle, because I am currently looking at a 2,000-piece puzzle that desperately needs my attention. No! Kate Bishop versus Palm Clement type Tiff. You got, what's her name? Haley Steinfeld versus Mantis. I love how I just could not orient those names properly. Wow. Look, Haley, babe, you're perfect. But Palm is a fucking character. Mantis, it's Mantis. It is 100%. She is so fucking funny. So fucking funny. Maybe not as funny as Chris Hemsworth as Thor versus Rosario Dawson as Claire. I have to give it to Chris. I mean, my dude, he carries the emotion unlike any other fucking Avenger. He has so much that he brings, and he still manages to be funny. So I love him. I love him for it. J. Jonah, it's Chris Evans. This is not a thing. No. The Menace. Should have just put Nicolas Cage there. Tom Hiddleston as anybody. We got Loki. Moving on. I am so sorry, Jacob Batalon. Ned Leeds. I hope you turn evil in the future. I really hope you do. So that is all 64 characters I'm working with. Originally I had like 81, but try building a perfect bracket with 81 characters. You can't do it. It's either 32, 64, or way more than that, okay? So, on to round 2, babies. Why do I say that? Moon Knight versus Yondu. Oscar Isaac versus... It goes to Oscar. My dude, you play that role perfectly. And my dude's got like schizophrenia, like multiple personalities. That takes a very good actor to pull that off. And seriously, just in the emotion too, it's incredible to watch. Go watch Moon Knight. It is amazing. Oh my God, I got Scarlett Johansson versus Florence. I wanted to say Yolanda. Scarlett Johansson, man. I'm sad she's gone. I wish if I were ranking these on excitement, it'd be Florence Pugh as Yolanda because... Or no, Yelena. Wow, I knew I was saying that wrong. Yelena. I'm so excited to see the future of that character. She was hilarious. I loved her in Hawkeye, but we're talking about Iron Man 2 Scarlett Johansson from the very beginning. Scarlett goes on. Iron Man versus Miss Marvel. I love how I'm contemplating this like it's even really a competition. She's adorable, right? She brings a lot of heart to the character. In fact, I'm tempted to push her on forward, but no, I don't know if I can do this. Like, it's just a default, like because it's Robert Downey Jr. And he is kind of static. And this is my personal list. Oh my God, I am debating this. I don't even know her name. Something, it's something small. Iman Vellani. Oh my God, am I about to do this? Look, I know Robert Downey Jr. was the first MCU guy, the first actor for it. She's like the youngest one. She's the perfect she's the first Muslim superhero. She plays it so well. She's adorable. I would much rather watch a show about her than a movie about him. I'm sorry. Miss fucking Marvel moves on. Oh my God. Wow. Hugh Jackman as Wolverine versus Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. What the fuck? It's cat versus cat. Is a Wolverine a cat? I'm thinking back to all the X-Men movies, which I don't know if that's fair in an MCU bracket tournament. I think saying bracket and tournament is kind of redundant. With that being said... Oh, I'm so excited for Deadpool 3, though, and we don't have Chadwick Boseman anymore. I can't speak. I'm so distraught. Oh my God, I can't. Okay, let's see. Chadwick. Like, he fucking brings it. He's so emotional. Logan is just kind of all emotion, so it's like his normal. Chadwick's got a big range there. So, moving on. We got Wyatt Russell. It's Tom Holland. Tom, can we talk about his death scene in Infinity War? Bro, Charlie Cox versus Paul Rudd. This is not a competition. Unlike how it was with Iron Man and Miss it's Daredevil. It's Daredevil. I'm so sorry, Paul Rudd, but it's Daredevil. Charlie Cox goes on. Karen Gillan as Nebula versus Jimmy Woo. Randall Park as Jimmy Woo. Yeah, it's Nebula. Like, seeing her fucking growth in Guardians 2 to Endgame to Guardians 3? Wow. Like, holy fucking wow. Zoe Saldana versus Tom Hardy. Ooh. I can't shake Zoe Saldana's scenes as Gamora out of my head. So Zoe goes on. I'm sorry, Tom Hardy. You're amazing. Can't wait for Venom 3, maybe. Is that a thing? I have no idea. Why am I going off camera? Scarlet Witch versus Okoye. Look, Okoye, you're great. Deny, you're great. Can't deny that you're great. Ha! But, dude, Elizabeth Olsen brings something that almost no one else... Like, her fucking accents. Can we just give her that? It's amazing. She's incredible. Oh, shit. Don Cheadle versus Simu... I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. It's Don Cheadle. He does just... He's phenomenal. I love... Now, if I was comparing the characters just flat out, Shang-Chi all day. But I'm not. It's the actors in the roles of their characters. It's War Machine, baby. Although, you know what? He was a little too funny in Endgame. Like the whole, do you know what is flowing through my veins right now? That's my Thor. And then he says, Cheese Whiz. Come on, dude. Read the room. Oh, no. Ryan Reynolds versus DP. During Vanessa's death, the whole opening of, I almost said Venom 2, of Deadpool 2, Ryan Reynolds all day, bro. Plus, you got me to like a musical last year. Mark Ruffalo and Paul Bettany. If those two were hanging out at a park, and they were on separate blankets, and they each looked at me and went like, thanks for kicking out the air conditioning kicked on, because it's so fucking hot down here. I don't know why I went with the park thing, but I think I'd rather share a saltine with Vision. Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury versus Benedict Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange. Now, here's the thing. Samuel Jackson is an incredible actor. I actually think Benedict Cumberbatch has a little bit more, I don't want to say talent, but like, have you guys seen his fucking, like, motion cap for, just say mocap to be cool, for Smaug, the dragon from The Hobbit? It's incredible. He's incredible. Nick Fury's kind of one-sided as a character, whereas Doctor Strange, you got a little bit more layers, dude. So I give it to my boy Cumberbatch. He's not my boy. I just wanted to be cool. Now this one's gonna be easy. So we got David Harbour as the Russian guy, I don't know what his name is, I'm so sorry, versus Jeremy Renner as my whole heart. It's Jeremy Renner. Palm versus Chris. I would still much rather watch Mantis on screen because she is fucking adorable. No drags, you can't, like, I kind of sounded like Lola from Big Mouth. Oh, no, Little Pretty Liars meet and greet. A Little Pretty Liars, is that what I said? A Little Pretty Liars? Chris Evans as Captain America versus Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Oh. It's Tom. It's 100% Loki. Dude's amazing. I'm thinking of the whole Loki show, and maybe that's kind of an unfair advantage. You got a few movies, but okay, the runtime of Chris Evans is probably way higher than Loki, but Loki, you run a lot of movies too. Oh shit. Round 2 is over. On to round 3. Oscar Isaac versus Scarlett Johansson. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's going to Oscar Isaac. My dude plays like 3/4/a million characters. He's amazing. All Scarlett has to do is just lay on the ground now. That's fucked up. I'm sorry. Miss Marvel, you had a good run, but now it's Chadwick. Right? Yeah, I'm right. Chadwick Boseman, he's got even his, I don't want to say a cameo, his appearance in Civil War. We're moving on to Tom Holland versus Daredevil. No! This was originally in the first round, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I rearranged them. I separated them. I was not putting up like 2 of my 3 favorite Marvel characters on this list against each other. And they both deserved at least 1 win. But now one of you must lose. It's still Tom. It's Tom Holland. He's just an incredible actor, right? And he brings so much emotion that only Spider-Man can deliver. Maybe that's unfair against Matt Murdock, who's... No, that's a broken man, too. Oh, fuck, now I'm... Nope, I'm sticking with my guns. Spider-Man. Oh my god, the fucking sisters. It's still Karen Gillan. It's still Nebula. Wow, that's funny. Elizabeth Olsen versus Don Cheadle. We're going with Elizabeth. Boy, this is gonna be unfair if she keeps advancing. All right, and not unfair to her, unfair to everyone else, because bitch will clean the fucking plate. That's a weird thing to say. Vision was never really one of my favorites, and fortunately that is supported by my choice right now. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Sorry, Paul Bettany. Sorry. Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye versus it is still Jeremy Renner for me. Sorry, Doctor Strange, but you were kind of low on my list anyways. Maybe in the future I'll rank actual characters. But Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, he's a throwaway. He's a joke character to a lot of people, and he brings it. Fucking Age of Ultron is Hawkeye's movie. So Jeremy Renner moves on. Well, it was fun hanging out with Palm as her little Mantis character, but Loki, Tom Hiddleston moves on. Oh man, we're gonna have a fight of the Toms, aren't we? I'm not looking forward to that. Maybe we won't because they're on separate pages. We're done with round 3. We are on to round 4, baby, which brings us to the final 8. Man, we started off with 64. So we have Oscar Isaac. It's Oscar Isaac still. I'm sorry. What more can I say? He's amazing as Moon Knight / Mark Spector / the other guy / Stephen Grant Knight, whatever his name is. I'm sorry, he's amazing. Tom Holland versus Nebula. She made it a lot further than I thought. He, on the other hand, this makes sense. Tom Holland moves on to fight Oscar. I'm not looking forward to making that decision. But what I am looking forward to is putting... Oh no. Elizabeth Olsen versus Ryan Reynolds. Oh no, someone's about to go down. And I love both of them so much. Oh, I'm gonna need a minute. Ryan Reynolds. He gives me more joy on screen as Deadpool. Elizabeth Olsen, you a freaky bitch, alright? You evil, okay? You are a damaged son of... So is he, but he entertains, okay? So Ryan motherfucking Reynolds moves on to the top 4. Holy shit, he's not really... he's as freshly MCU as you get. Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye versus Tom Hiddleston as Loki. That you have to give it to Tom Hiddleston. I can't say much more about it other than there's a reason that we voted against him in the very beginning and now we're voting for him at the end because he's incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our top 4. We have Oscar Isaac versus Tom Holland. I have that song stuck in my head. Every day I wake up. From Moon Knight. You guys know it because they played it repeatedly in the first episode. But that doesn't mean that it's Tom Holland for me. Tom Holland, you son of a bitch, you have made it to the final 2. Because seriously, Oscar Isaac is very talented for playing that many different types of characters. Tom Holland just plays the most emotionally broken, positive character. And that's hard to do. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool versus Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Now, the difference between Tom Hiddleston's Loki versus Elizabeth versus her Scarlet Witch / Wanda is she's evil where he is just lost. He's without glorious purpose. Oh my god, it is gonna be Tom versus Tom. Cause I give it to Tom Hiddleston. Like, seriously, he has probably one of the widest ranges of... he's got the biggest character arc, I think, of any fucking MCU character we've had. Something on my nose. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the final two. I made the joke earlier, but it is Tom versus Tom. And not even just Tom. It's Tom H versus Tom H. Tom Holland as Spider-Man versus Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Fucking Tom. Yeah, you guys don't even know who I'm talking about right now. Spider-Man, I'm excited for his future. Loki, he's up to some, not some mischief, but like, he's got to fix this whole timeline thing, the multiverse thing. I kind of know where he's going. Peter Parker's story takes me for a fucking roller coaster. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, my number one actor in all of the MCU, because I guess that's what they are, according to me, in this bracket tournament thing, once again redundant, Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I should have ended that way sooner. Tom Holland. And he's like my age. He's a little younger than me, so that's cool. Good for you, man. Proud of you. Just want to kiss you on fucking lips. What? I would, though. No, I wouldn't. You're a nice guy. I probably like handshake. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop talking. So yeah, Tom Holland. He's my number one pick. Good job, dude. Fuck, am I gonna just start this all over again? Just wanna give you a big kiss. Yeah, just give you a big... Oh, yeah, let me stop making out with the, Hey guys, real quick from the future. In an upcoming Wheel of One-Offs episode, I think it's episode 23, I mentioned that I'm going to a Marvel night movie trivia, whatever. Trivia for Marvel movies, right? Not just the MCU, because everyone was up in arms about a Deadpool question. Anyways, I said I would post the results, and I figured what better video to do that than this Marvel video. So out of 22 teams and 92 people, my team of 5, here's a picture. We had a great time until I thought we were going to lose. But then as team captain, I had to raise morale. They kind of raised my morale. I was the only sad one. We ended up getting 3rd. We tied with 3rd place. And 2nd place only got 1 point more than us. And 1st place got 1 point more than them. So we were 2 questions away from getting 1st place. Or 3 questions away from getting 1st place and not being tied with 1st place. And let me just read to you the questions that actually would have gotten us 1st place. What was the trophy that Ant-Man had from his daughter? The answer is World's Best Grandma. I wrote Best Grandma. Didn't count. What is MJ's name in the MCU? Zendaya. I wrote Michelle Jones. It's Michelle Jones Watson. Even though in the interrogation room, she says she doesn't go by Watson. So I missed that one. Already not tied with 1st. And this one kind of on me. I was the only one that knew it. It was what was Captain Marvel's nickname for Monica Rambeau in Captain Marvel? I put Captain Trouble because everything's Captain. It's Lieutenant Trouble. So it didn't count. This one we all felt really dumb for. It was what was the name of Spider-Man's suit in Homecoming? We was like, oh, Edith. Nah, those are the glasses. Karen was the suit. And then this one was fucking stupid. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. What is Doctor Strange's profession? No, we didn't put doctor. We put surgeon. That was considered incorrect. She was looking for a neurosurgeon. Dude did everything, not just the brain. That's what a neurosurgeon is, right? So, yeah, if I'd have put World's Best Grandma, Michelle Jones Watson, and neurosurgeon, we would have gotten 1st place. Oh, and I real quick gotta shout out Keith for fucking figuring out this dude's name from Infinity War. Peter Dinklage's giant character, like, how did he, like, that was the final question, and we had to real quick put it down while everyone was turning in their answers. That answer got us 3rd place. Austin kind of helped because Keith was going through shit, and Keith was like, and Austin was like, Something sounds familiar about that. And so Keith kept going with that and eventually just E-Tree, whatever this dude's name is. So thank you, Keith. MVP, you got us 3rd place. Because 4th and like through 22nd or whatever, how many teams, they weren't announced. And we didn't win any prizes or anything, but at least we had good drinks. We didn't. They were terrible. All right, now it's the end of the video. Bye. No, I'm just gonna turn it off. You know what? We're gonna take you off. I recorded this video forever ago, but you guys aren't seeing it for a very long time, so I'm just gonna... I'm surprised that even sticks. All right, I will try to see you guys sooner than later with episode 3, which, ooh, it's horror themed.